Aaron Nola has not been playing like his former self so far in 2023, and it begs the question, what is wrong with him? Subscribe if you haven't yet, and let's try to figure out what is wrong with Aaron Nola. Nola is coming off one of his best seasons in the majors with the Phillies in 2022, and entering a contract year this season, things were looking up for the longest tenured Philly. Last season, Nola pitched to a 3.25 ERA and had a whip under 1 in his 32 games started. So far this year, he has pitched to a 4.49 ERA in 26 games. To put things into perspective, Nola has already given up 6 more runs in his 26 games this year than in his 32 games last year, and we are only in August. He has not been pitching like the ace that the Phillies fans know him for, and it is starting to get very concerning. Aaron Nola did not start off the 2023 season great in an opening day matchup against the Texas Rangers. He gave up 5 runs on 4 hits in only 3 2/3 innings. He would go on to have a couple good starts in the month of April, with the most notable one being the start against the Astros, where he went 8 solid innings with 1-run ball. From here on, it was almost all downhill for Nola, as the lowest his ERA has gotten on the season was 4.25. Something that is starting to become a bit of a habit for Aaron Nola is he will throw a great game, and in his next start, he will crap the bed. He can't find consistency and cannot put multiple good starts together in a row. Take the month of August, for example. Nola has had 4 starts this month, 2 of them being bad and 2 of them being good. Against the Royals on August 4th, he gave up 5 runs in less than 6 innings. On August 10th against the Nationals, he gave up 1 run in 5 innings. On August 16th against the Blue Jays, he gave up 4 runs in 5 innings. And just this past Monday, he threw 7 innings, only giving up 2 runs. This is the definition of inconsistent. As a starting pitcher in this league, you need to give your team assurance when you are on the mound, and you don't get that with Aaron Nola this year. It's almost like a toss-up whenever he goes out to pitch whether he will be good or bad. I've been trying to figure out some of the reasons as to why Nola has been struggling so much. One stat that I found extremely concerning is the amount of home runs he is giving up. I already knew he gave up too many home runs, but it's far worse when I look deeper into it. Nola is already up to 29 home runs given up this year. All of last year, he only gave up 19. He is already at 10 more home runs this year than he gave up in 2022, and we haven't even reached September yet. Aaron Nola has got to limit the home run if he wants to find success this season. Giving up too many home runs is just a recipe for disaster. It's one thing if it is only solo home runs, but he has been giving them up with runners on, which puts the Phillies in deeper holes in ball games. If he can limit the home run, he will start to see his ERA drop and will find more success in future games. Another thing I noticed just by watching Aaron Nola this year is his 2 main pitches, the fastball and knuckle curve. When he is on, these 2 pitches are almost unhittable, and you can tell by just watching them on TV how nasty they are. But this year, Nola's fastball has been flat, and hitters have not been biting on his curveballs. His confidence with those pitches doesn't look great either, judging by where he is putting these pitches. We usually see him try to fool lefties with that fastball inside, but he has shied away from that this year. I don't know if confidence is the issue, but something looks off with Nola's pitches. When those pitches are off, it is hard for him to find success, and so far this year, those pitches have just not been there. Something else I want to bring up, because it may also be the reason for his struggles, is the pitch clock. Aaron Nola used to work slow on the mound, but this year he is unable to do that due to the pitch clock rules. I wonder if that has something to do with why he has struggled a lot this year. Maybe he is just thinking too much and rushing through his mechanics, losing his stuff in the process. If this is the case, it is something that can be fixed by working with Phillies pitching coach Caleb Cotham. Aaron Nola is expected to hit free agency this winter after failing to work out an extension in the spring. He was expected to get paid big, but after all of his struggles this season, he is starting to lose a lot of his value. This could be a blessing in disguise for the Phillies. Because of his struggles, they might be able to bring him back for cheaper and he could return to his 2022 self, which seems like the logical result because I don't think Nola is pitching like his true self this year. Whatever the case may be, Nola needs to finish this season off strong if he wants to sign with the Phillies again, because at this point it's not looking too good for him. We are entering the end of August, and with that comes September. We are getting to the home stretch of the MLB season, and this is the time that teams need to step up and start winning for their playoff push. Aaron Nola is a player that needs to step up for this Phillies team as they look to get back into the playoffs. He has struggled mightily this season, so he needs to find out what's wrong and fix it. Time is running out for Nola in the red pinstripes, so he has to start pitching like the pitcher everyone knows he can be. Thanks for watching and staying to the end. If you stayed this far and enjoyed the video, hit the like button so I know you like this type of content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet so you can stay up to date with all things Philly sports. If you just subscribed, leave a comment so I can thank you for the support. Let me know what videos you want to see in the future, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.